My name is Becky, and today I'm going to be opening the Fairy Loot Box for September 2019. I'm especially excited to open this box because I got it on a Friday afternoon, and I put my box on a shelf because I knew I wasn't going to be able to make the video until Monday. And I sat staring at it, wondering what awesome things it might hold, really looking forward to opening it. Especially because this month's theme is something about witches, and I love seeing all the different kinds of magic that people can come up with when they're building their fantasy worlds. Let's open the box. Oh, this one has a new quote on it. Usually it's something about like dragons being slain, but this one is, "Those who don't believe in magic will never find it," by Roald Dahl. Let's see what's inside. Okay, so first is a spoiler card. I always like to save this until the end because I want to try and figure it out on my own and be surprised. But the theme is witches be crazy. All right, then we have the lovely purple. Okay, keep it away from my pup, who's sliding around right now. Yeah, baby. Oh, oh. Now that I got the bulk of the paper confetti out of the way, let's see what's inside. So it looks like first is something cloth, probably socks. So the socks say witches be crazy on the little paper thing, but I wonder if it's on the sock itself. No, just a cute little like witch hat emblem thing. And they're so soft. Oh, these are definitely gonna be my like walking around the house socks for whenever winter hits. So right now, I prefer to wear flip-flops when I can and have naked feet when I can. But I hate that in the winter when everything's cold. You sweet girl, you sweet girl. More socks for my puppo to eat. All right, and so the next thing that we got is another little notepad. Got one a couple of boxes back. This one looks like it's themed around Harry Potter. It's like Luna Lovegood's little 3D glasses. You're just as sane as I am. I like that. All right, next thing, it says cauldron, which I always love that word. That's fun and witchy and magic. But then bath bomb, even better. Flip, it is like raining dust everywhere. I'm gonna have to set this down really gently. Let me see if I can open it up to kind of show you what it looks like without it disintegrating. Really wish that they would have at least like maybe shrink wrapped it or something. I know that's more packaging out in the world, but also it's less dust everywhere, which is also pretty ugh. Oh my goodness, and true to its name, it's in a little cauldron. And so I think that part's plastic. I thought at first maybe it was also bath bomb material, whatever stuff. But no, it's just stuff on the inside. It's cool, like green, blue kind of thing. I like it a lot. It's very neat. I'm gonna hold it by the handle. That way it stops raining dust everywhere. Okay, so let's see what else we have. Oh my goodness, I love this patterning. I see crystals, a little planchette, a potion bottle, a dagger. Let's see, check it out. All these red things. Oh, I love it. It just like screams magical items to me. Oh my god, it's a tote. I always can use another bag. It's good book size too. Alright, let's see what else we got. Oh my god, are these playing cards? I collect playing cards, sort of. I used to whenever I went to like anime conventions and stuff, but it's been forever, and now like whenever I go on a vacation, I don't particularly look for playing cards or anything, but if they jump out to me, it's a good excuse to buy some. So I want to see if these look special at all, or if they're just kind of standard playing cards. And they say witch playing cards, and no matter what, the suits have very interesting emblems. Oh, this is promising. It says character art by Crooked U and Obsidian. Obsidian? So it must have interesting things on, right? Ooh, glittery shimmer. I love the foil edges. They're super great. That makes sense that you wouldn't really have anything too special on these. Let's see about like king and queen and stuff. Alright, so Jack is Black Cat, or at least in this suit. Queen looks like the new Sabrina. King, I would guess, would be Harvey, but like he just doesn't stick out in my mind enough, especially in that one, to really ring any bells. And then this is the heart suit with the Jack being this lady. My guess is gonna be Hawkeye from the Dragon Age series, but I don't know if that would really fit in here. just because every Hawkeye, like that's supposed to be one consistent thing, especially from the trailers, that it has a red mark. Yeah, that must not be her because I don't recognize this lady per se. I don't know, I'm getting like Game of Thrones vibes. But I've only read it, not watched it. Oh, and then there's this guy, which I feel like I should know because he's got the little like scar thing around his neck, so I feel like I should know who that is. They don't. And then the club's emblem looks like this, and let's see who's featured in their suit. We got Jack, just a lady in a tank top. I'm kind of thinking, what's that show? Some old show about witches, I think Charm. I'm thinking that, but I still haven't watched it yet. It's on my to-watch list. And there's this short-haired gal and this red-haired gal. I'm sure the spoiler card will tell me what this is, and hopefully I'll know it, but maybe not. Maybe I just haven't gotten there yet. So the diamonds look like this. Their characters are this lady. Again, not ringing a bell right now. Maybe I'll recognize it when I get to the card. This lady. And this fella. He makes me think of Cal from Darker Shade of Black, since I just read that one, but I'm pretty certain that's not him, especially because the other ladies don't really seem related, don't remind me of anything related to that series. So I'm looking forward to seeing what that is, and maybe it'll be another book to add to the to-read list. Okay, so it looks like the next item that is sticking up are the tarot cards. Again, this is like one of my favorite parts of this fairy loot box. I love the usual style that you see in tarot cards. It just looks so cool, and especially to have like a fantasy themed one that like I get the characters of. Really neat. I'll stop waxing about that. Let's see. So we've got the Ace of Cups. I'm getting Harry Potter vibes again. Maybe like a young Voldemort, and this is like his Horcrux or whatever. No, it must not be it, because then there's this lady as the High Priestess, and she kind of reminds me of Jean Grey. So I wonder if they're actually going to tell us what these are on the spoiler cards. Usually they're kind of vague and they just say what series or what kind of rough theme is on it. So hopefully I'll find out at least a little bit more than what I know right now. Oh, more enamel pins. I need to find more excuses to use enamel pins. I have a few now and I just don't have anything good to put them on per se. So this one is super cute, especially for the fall season. It is a little Starbucks looking cup, and it says, "Not your basic bitch." Oh my god, it's so cute. I love coffee, and I love that fall is very like coffee themed. Almost got my dog like a coffee themed toy, but it was just like too big and it didn't seem like something she'd like, so passed it. Alright, so it looks like we're getting really close to the book, but I found one more item. Feels like chopsticks. I could use another pair. I wouldn't be upset to have another pair. So it's just got the fairy loot emblem on it, and let's see. Oh, are these straws? That would be great to have more reusable straws. Oh wait, whenever I went to put them away, I noticed there's a card. Good, there's another cleaner for straws. I hate whenever I have like a plethora of straws and stuff, but nothing to clean them out. So this is gonna be good. So the card that I fought so hard to get out of the bag just says stainless steel witch straws, which, okay. Alright, so it seems like I pulled out all the items. Let me just doubly, triply make sure. Here we have the book. It's stuck. Alright, yep, that's all that's left is the book. Let me get this box out of the way. Alright, so it's book time. But first, the cards on top. I'm gonna slowly savor the moment of build up to what the actual book is. Okay, so this is the author letter with this lovely piece of art. So cute. And I kind of like the attention to detail with the branches up here, so it makes the shot look a little bit more candid. Oh, awesome. And it looks like they wrote like a lot, so I always like that. I like getting some insight into the author and like their perspective and what made them think of the book and all those beautiful, lovely things. All right. And then the fairy scoop with the little author interview. So again, gonna very just quickly give a cursory glance to those things because I don't want to spoil what the actual book is. So this is what I'm most excited for. Oh, this one looks like a lot more kind of modern and like classy than I feel like the other books. Like a lot of the fantasy novels that I have kind of try to evoke like a pre-modern like era with like medieval-y stuff and like light colors. And so this is all black and gold and sleek and cool. Serpent and Dove by Shelby Mahurin. And again, we have a quote from Sarah J. Maas. Maas? I'm not sure how you say it. I feel like she has blurbs on almost every book that I pick up these days. She must be really busy trying to read all these books. Oh, and it's so cute. Like, it actually has a proper place for them to sign this one. Like a lot of the other ones, it's just on one of the inside pages. I know how to make books. You would think I would know what that page is called. I'm sure I've learned it, I've just forgotten what it is. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. The last book from the last box had fun art on the inside. I decided to open it up to see if this one had that fun art. I better like it that way. So this one has some really neat art. Let's check it out. So my guess, since the theme is witches, is that it's going to be some witch who falls in love with a prince. You get very Prince vibes. It looks like they have a set of friends. Aw, and I feel like it's a little silly, but it's a little awkward like photo. It's just so cute. I love it. I wish I could pull up dark lipstick. A witch and a witch hunter bound in holy matrimony. There's only one way such a story could end: a stake and a match. Yikes. Ooh, and then this one has, oh my goodness, this has a beautiful like foiling along the edges. It looks like it's kind of like a rose gold. Try and kind of get that sheen in the camera. Oh my god, it's gorgeous. It's so, like, even before getting into the story, this is a gorgeous piece of art already. Okay, I think that's all the fun surprises that the book has to offer. So let me put it back in its book jacket. Put it up on the shelf so it can be my next book to read. Okay, so I wanted to change the point of view so that I could really showcase the artists and the art that came with the items that came in the box this month. First on the list, we have the canvas tote bag. So we have this lovely pattern. I'm in love with it. These are all the things that make me think of like witchy and magic stuff. We've got crystals, we've got bones, we've got potions. Potions are probably my very favorite part of anything magical. And then here are the handles. And I feel like it's a great size so that you're not going to be carrying everything, but just enough stuff to have what you need. And the art on the beautiful patterning on this is from Hand of Weirdos. And next up seems to be one of the most complex items in this box, which is the deck of cards. I'm really excited for. This is the backing on them, which looks pretty cool. It has some skull looking motif there. And let's check out the art and figure out what the series were and who the artists were. So here are the spades. And I was right on this one. This is from Sabrina, and the art on this was done by Obsidian. All right, next up is the Suit of Hearts. And this art on these cards is from A Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. It makes sense why this seemed vaguely familiar to me, but I didn't really remember. I guess because they have realistic photos on the book. I never put much effort into conjuring up the look of the main character. This one stuck out to me. I suppose he's supposed to be the prince, whose name I forget right now. But the collar, I remember that, and that they mentioned that he has a lighter patch from where the collar was. So I think that's why he kind of stuck out and rung a bell for me when the other ones maybe didn't. However, the art on these cards is done by Crooked U. And then we'll move on to the next suit, which is the gloves. Flip through real quick. And this one, I believe, is the Charmed series. And this one is also done by Obsidian. I haven't seen this series yet, but it's been on my to-watch list for a while. I think just because it's older, I'm not worried about when I watch it. Okay, so here we have the diamonds, which we have the diamond emblem there, and our characters. And this last piece of the puzzle, it seems like, is going to be from the featured book for this month, which is Serpent and Dove. And the art on these cards is done by Crooked U. And I don't think it's showcased earlier, but here is the silvery foil on the edges of the cards. I think that just helps to make it look a little bit more mystic. And the next item on the list are the witch socks. So this is just credited to the Fairy Loot team, no specific artist was called in to do these. It just has the simple witch's hat on it. But I agree with the Fairy Loot team in that these are going to be very useful in the upcoming cold winter months. Looking forward to wearing these around the house. The next item on the list is the enamel pin. We get a good shot of that. So this was designed by That's Lovely Deer Shop. And it says, "Not your basic witch." I love all things coffee and magic, so this is a perfect item. Next on the list is the Cauldron Bath Bomb. So this was brought to us by at Little Heart Gifts. And it's a little plastic cauldron, but with fun bath bomb salts, materials, whatever. I'm really looking forward to using this. Probably save it up for the weekend, and I'm gonna play with the cauldron probably afterwards. And next up are the metal straws. So this is again credited to the entire Fairy Loot team. This is the white straw with the black dots, and it says magic in gold shiny stuff. It's made out of aluminum, and they feature a brush that comes with it to help with cleaning, which I super appreciate. Here's its buddy, the black straw with white speckles, and it says witch on that side. Again, in the gold shimmery color. And up next is the sticky note pad. This is also credited to the entire Fairy Loot team, and it says that it's inspired by one of the loveliest and quirkiest witches that we know. And I think I was right in guessing that that's Luna Lovegood. We got her Patronus, we got a wand, and we've got her little 3D glasses for her magazine. Alright, so the next item on the list are the tarot cards. So we have the High Priestess and the Ace of Cups. The work this month is credited to at Wiana.art and is based on the Shatter Me series. Which now that I'm looking at it makes a lot of sense. I see like flecks of glass all in the background. However, I haven't read that yet, so I think this will be one I'll have to look into adding to my list of to read. And the last item on the spoiler card talks about the book and kind of how it's special and stuff like that. But I want to first show off some of the things that come in every box that are more themed around that specific book. So first is the bookmarks with the art for the month on it, The Witches Be Crazy. It's got their logo, the date, and the theme on the back. I love to leave it in the book that comes with that month on the page that has like my favorite quote on it. Seeing as I have so many bookmarks, I don't need to keep a bajillion of them. And on the back of the author letter is a character art print by Sanctuary. And I don't want to showcase what's actually in here too much in case there are spoilers, but this is the Fairy Scoop little pamphlet thing that comes with each one with a Q&A from the author. I usually save this until about halfway into the book or even until I'm done so that I don't find any spoilers accidentally. Two, I feel like I understand a lot better what the artist is talking about in that Q&A when I've already read the book. And on the back, it gives you a little preview into next month's theme. I actually try not to give this a lot of attention because I like to be surprised by it. Alright, so I'm just going to take another second to really showcase the book before we open it up to look at all the lovely art and wonderful things like that. Let me just give you the description that they include at the end of that spoiler card about this book. So it says that Serpent and Dove by Shelby Mahurin is highly anticipated and early reviewers have been raving about it. The story follows a witch and a witch hunter who are forced to marry each other. Expect romance, witty banter, magic, betrayal, and more. Our Fairy Loot exclusive edition has shimmery sprayed edges, which I'll try to show off. The foil, the shimmer doesn't come through quite as good on the camera. Let's see. I think this is as good as I'm gonna get it. It's a little darker than what it looks in the camera. It's a nice, like, deep gold. It's even, I feel like, got a little bit of a red hue to it. A nice, deep, rosy, warm gold. Then we've got the art on the reverse of the jacket cover. So here's our front side, which looks like that's gonna be our two main characters here, the witch and witch hunter. I wonder who is who. I'm certain that the guy is the witch hunter. I just feel like that's what's gonna happen. But I'd really love if there was a little bit of a twist and it was the the gal that was the witch hunter. And then the back of the art, there we go, has this couple and a nice big tree. I wonder if it's around Christmas time or if it's just part of the decor. Alright, so this lovely scene was brought to us by at St. Tree. And like I showed off a little bit earlier, whenever I was first unboxing everything, they even have a wonderful little spot for the author to sign the book. So exclusive Fairy Loot edition and the author. Alright, so that was everything that was featured in the September 2019 Fairy Loot box. I'll be reviewing the book soon on my book blog, which I'll put a link to in the description down below. I hope that you enjoyed the video and thanks for watching. Till next time!